Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. So, I have so much to say and so little time to say it, but I'll break this down real brisk and real quick, as simple and as easy as I can for even a baby to understand it. So, I spoke about, we being the devil, we being, the ones that does all of the bad things in the world, etc., stuff like that, right? In one of my previous messages. So let me break it down even more deeply. So for example, our devilish nature, devilish ways are simply our lower nature. It is simply the aspects of ourselves that we run from. It is simply the aspects of ourselves that we are not proud of. It is simply the aspects of ourselves that we tend to keep hidden and blame the world or blame every single thing else outside of ourselves for it being there. So for example, your devilish nature can come up when it is you are having thoughts of fear, worry, anxiety, being afraid of those type of different things. The devilic nature is that nature of fear base. It is also that nature of hate base. It is also that nature of ego base. It is also that nature of greed base. It is also that nature of lust base. It is also that nature that is grounded only in the physical plane, material things of this life. So when I look around, a lot of people are in their devilish nature. How to transcend your devilish nature? Very simple, very easy. Let go of the physical plane, let go of the material things. Now that being said, you are here to enjoy and experience these things. So it's not to hate on your devilish nature, but cultivate a balance and not allow your devilish nature to control you and rule you into being, just in that state of grounded in the materialism and material aspects of things. That's your devil's nature, your devilistic nature that's within every single human being in existence. It's there. How to transcend that? Take time to cultivate that connection to soul, soul-based connection, soul-based, which is transcending the physical plane, which is transcending hate and moving into love, true pure love. Love has no boundaries, love has no borders, love has no limits, love has no structure. Love is open, love is free, love is vibrant. In that energy, you're able to be kind. In that energy, you're able to be gentle. In that energy, you're no longer thinking about you. You are now thinking of ways to become of service to humanity. In that nature, you are now finding and cultivating peace. You are no longer in that war-based mentality. In that nature, you are now also more susceptible to understanding. You are now able to be more in tune to your highest nature, and this also connects you to that godlike nature. So yes, you are God too, but you are a finite aspect of that godlike entity. But in order to transcend your devilic nature and connect to the God within you and connect to your godlike capabilities, you need to transcend the physical plane, which is your devilic nature, which is your lower nature. Example, we are God in its lower nature, here experiencing the lower nature, which is the physical realm, but we have a higher nature, which is that nature that is connected to the divine, which is connected to our soul, which is connected to our love. So when it is that you heard in the Bible, God created us in its image and likeness. Yes, God created us in his/hers image and likeness, because really and truly, we are gods and goddesses here on this earth to enjoy this earth, enjoy the physical plane, enjoy the physical things. But so many of us are engrossed in just the physical and material things. So this is where, to transcend that, to gain more peace, gain more, purpose-driven lifestyle, you need to connect to soul. So how does one connect to soul? Also adding to this, simple, passions. A wise man said this to me: when it is you follow your passions, the universe reveals its secrets to those who follow their passions. That's an easy way to transcend your devilic nature and move into your higher nature, because a lot of people are doing certain things just only because of the money, and they're not following their passions, because guess what? They are engrossed in the devilish ways and they're in fear. Because when it comes to the point of following your passion, sometimes when you're following your passion, it's like, I don't know if this will work out. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should. Yes, you should, because it's your highest nature. It's your truest you. Your devilish way will be in resistance to being your truest self, because a lot of people only do things just for the physical aspects of stuff. And I'll cut that here. Don't want to go too long, and I know there's a lot more to say on that, but I'll drop it there. Peace, love, and harmony to you.